Hello, friend, it's Boras here, and today's time again for the main account back, and we bought the best possible team back for our budget, looking like this. Also next up we have qualifiers, but I will show you here the highlights from this weekend league. So this weekend, well, this past weekend we played the 60 games, Road to Glory 30 games plus this, and also qualifiers as well. So, well, hectic weekend definitely, but it always helps out to have a nice team on the pitch to get some more raged crits. Yes, we got here Cancelo, road to the final as a right back, and also here we did the Firmino as well, this SBC, and of course we bought R9, and we got the blown back as well, and Cristiano up front. All players full chemistry except for Son, who is on 7 chemistry of position. I'm gonna talk more about the team after showing you here the highlights, but in the game we played just as on the Road to Glory, 4-4-2 with the same tactics and instructions as well, lining up like this with again double Ronaldo up front, but this time of course we have his mid, and then Firmino as attacking center mid. Starting out from 10-0, and this was well played mainly on Friday and Saturday as well. And this was a very good team with a very strong defense also here with the double icons, Ferdinand and Desi, and also Kleiber, of course, that is almost now in every team. We're going to see now R9 in action, cancel Croqueta. He's going to earn here a penalty, and we're using here the pinching technique that I just learned, using here 2 fingers to get a bit more accuracy on these pens and a bit more of a steady aim. After this, R9 again showing some great strength and skills. Son, first time fake shot is, as we know, fantastic, and we get to 2-0. Also after this we're gonna score one more. Firmino so good on the ball, and this is nice, a shot within a croqueta, and that was it, the 3-0. Next up we have this guy, a Swede, AIK fan, using here Condé of course, and then Lam and Rijkaard. Some nice icons in there. Also Felix, the player of the month. And this guy will get the best start here. A bit unfortunate for us. We make this tackle, but he gets the ball back. And after this, they all usually score goals, of course. He scores 1-0. But Neymar here just, well, playing for the badge. And cancelled shot, very nice. And Son, in the end, is going to open up. But with the 4-4-2, we get this great whiff. R9 showing here his strength. Look at this. And this should have been a pen, surely. And at least, well, I thought the red card, but actually a free kick. And R9 is going to try this out, but despite green timing, it's going to go in the wall. So still a 1-1, and this, well, starts to really go south after this. What happens here? I have no clue. Van der Sar, my friend, what are you doing? What is this? Look at this, man. He thinks this is some kind of breakdance or something, I don't know. But of course he should save this with his hands, but the game just says no. Not today. After this he'll get one more chance, and Van der Sar can redeem himself in the end. I think he is though a great keeper. Sometimes he just does some weird and stupid shit. And we have here Wilfred Zaha storming down the wing, one of our main super subs here. He is so good on the ball. But yes, the 3-star weak foot sometimes is a problem, but look at this block from Condé. But here though a chance for Cristiano, but his Varane this game was crazy. And sometimes when you face Condé and Varane, you really feels like your hands are tied. Some games they're just crazy. But we have Adam as a super sub. He was also great for us here. This frees Adama, using him on the midfield, subbing out Blow, and then putting Adama and Firmino on the midfield. He scores with this 2-star weak foot. But one goal scorer that is not very likely, Mondi. Bro, I faced him over 1,000 times, and I can count on one hand how many times he scored. But he did it this game, and this was just one of these games where we're gonna lose. Well, it was just crazy. The stats, 10 shots to 4. We were so dominant, but still we're gonna get this loss, the first of the weekend. The target was to get the 28-2, which was here on Xbox enough for top 200. This guy though, I think a French guy. We played this, I think, on the Paris server or Frankfurt, so connection was of course gonna be a bit tricky. And he's also going to get here the best start. We take the ball back, he gets it back. And then Memphis, again, we cannot take the ball. We cannot take the ball, and he scores. First goal here with the Memphis Depay. Memphis, again, this game, he was crazy. And also this guy was using a lot of that directional nutmeg. Which is very powerful, which is a kind of a smooth bridge. Pressing down L1, R1 and using right stick. And he scores 2-0. And he's going to decide to be toxic. and I am sometimes a bit sensitive, and this really made me fume. It made me think about my life and think, Boris, what are you doing? You cannot lose to this guy. You cannot lose to this simpleton. And we're gonna really start to play much better after this, because I just thought I cannot lose to this guy. There's just no way. Cristiano here trying to find something. Cancel Croqueta, trying to find a pass. He finds it, and nice fake shot. Then we find one goal back. Important goal for the confidence, and also to make this guy a bit nervous. Kleiber here in the team as well. Here playing center back, subbing out I think Varane. Also using of course Robben. We have here a very nice bench. Here both Adama and Robben in action. Super subs and unselfish from Adama. And we have 2-2 now equalized. Chance for him maybe, but Adama was just crazy here. And as a super sub he is, well, even, I mean, you can play him anywhere on the pitch. He's going to be so powerful. And R9 for the final nail in the coffin. And after this goal, I was of course very happy. We take it and we beat this guy. Next up here we have I think a Danish player who was very good. I checked his record and he was like 17-1 at this point. Pretty much the same as us. And it was going to be a very tough game, which was also the last game of Saturday. Neymar here, he does this, makes it look so easy. This guy was very good on his sticks, a nice skiller. And he finds the first goal. But this goal here is beautiful, using some cancelling motions, and in the end also here, with the cancel shot, we find a great goal for, and 1-1 here, bringing one goal back. After this, he's going to continue to attack, and this is from kickoff, and this happens, my player gets stuck in his Cristiano, he gets open chance from kickoff of course, and I think this game we had already, after 10 minutes, 2 or 3 kickoff goals. What about this then? Firmino trying to find something. He finds R9, but of course, it's going to be someone in the way. And we cannot score from this chance. He's though going to get the one chance in the 45th minute here to score even one more. Chuck here on the wing. Lozano, good cross. Varane with the poor marking, but Van der Sar with a great save. Keeps here this game alive for us. And the second half, a chance here for Cristiano, but overpowered his shot. Shot really choked it. And we cannot score from this chance either. What about now then? We have Cristiano here finding again of course our main super sub Adama, great pass, and R9 does that very well. Makes it look so simple. Equalize now. All even Stevens, and the chance here again. Who is here but Adama? He was so good for me this weekend, and R9. Nice skills here. Trying to find maybe a pass back in the middle, finding Ronaldo, flare pass, holding down L2, and Neymar makes no mistakes. That is now 3-2. And that was also going to be the final result I thought, but instead, referee, come on man. If it's plus 1 minute, it is plus 1 minute, but instead the bridge is going to come, but Van der Sar with a great save, and I was very happy now to not, well, to simply avoid playing extra time, as I played so many games this weekend, and I just wanted to finish here, and we get the win, 18-1, playing against this guy, who we might have underestimated, but the team is actually good. Also here with the red Messi, but this guy was so good on the sticks. Skill to glory definitely was not any understatement here, because this guy was one of the best killers I've faced. Cancelling moves all the time, and being also very creative with his dribbling. And of course very hard to stop since he was so erratic. And he also gets here the best start with 2 quick goals. I was really shocked first off. We could not create anything constructive until here, second half, minute 51. We're gonna win this with a nice pressure play, and Neymar going for the shot himself. A good choice, good option, 2-1. We now have contact, the great pass here, Cristiano against Walker. He played here with his NIF, his gold card. Works great, of course, as a center back as well. And chip shot was maybe not the best option. Here though, Firmino trying something. But a good save from Pope. Chance here from the wing, finding the pass to Neymar. And trying to make this driven cross, maybe not the best time for it. But overall though, a driven cross definitely feels nerfed after the patch. We had one, of course, nerfing that cross technique. And R9 trying to just use his power, but he cannot do it. And in the end, we're going to lose to this guy deservedly. He was very good, a very tight game. And we're gonna, well, after this, the shocking first half, we could simply not come back. It was a tight game, and we're gonna suffer from our second loss. Now we have to win all games to get top 200. Next up, we have this guy with Henry, his base item also, a rule breaker, Mbappé and Cristiano in form. Very nice team, and Cristiano in form will step forward. This is crazy. Ball roll, scoop, and then with the weak foot. I had 2 players there, but they could not stop it. After this, Son here with the ball, and maybe inspired from that, the previous guy, Skill to Glory, who did a lot of these cancelled Berba spin. Berba spins, we're gonna do it as well, and here, this goal, R9 will show his power. I mean, this is something that very few players in the game can accomplish. A combination of that, the pace and strength, really. Pretty much OP goal from him. And this is though, if that first one was BS, this is beautiful. Cancel Croqueta, and then just like this, 4-post, the finesse shot, and we have the lead 2-1. And after this, we're gonna defend very well. Here you're gonna see Cancelo in action, does that very well, tracks his motion and stops this pass standing right in the passing lane. And from this, R9 will score one more finesse shot, but he was not done after this. He will score one more for the hat-trick, and this one is crazy from like 30 meters out. Finesse shot, boom, and that is it. And you can see this replay as well. This trajectory is really beautiful. Yes, crazy. R9 things, that's what you pay for, 6.5 mil. And then we get this matchup, the hardest possible matchup on this server against the Summer Series champion, the For Champions Cup champion, one of my best friends as well, Lolito, who we also faced last year in Champs and beat him then with 2-1 after a very strong comeback. And here, looking through the same, hopefully to keep here the dream alive for top 200. Nice chance here, but his keeper makes a nice save, and this first half was very cagey. Of course, we know each other's game styles very well, and it's gonna be a very close game. You can see here, and we were though quite dominant, but mainly some half chances, just like this one. The pass is bad, otherwise it was a great run and plenty of space. Adam, of course, now on the pitch as well. Pretty much here for us, a mandatory sub half time. Robin, aka T-Rex, nice pass, but he's gonna move his keeper, very nice here, and denying this goal, otherwise that was a clear goal. His first chance in the game, and this is hard, when he finds this pass here, this opening, he has R9 prime, he can go left, right, and this time he will choose to go here towards the left side with that the reverse elastico, and scoring the first goal, quite devastating for us after being actually dominant for these first 75 minutes. This though, Varane comes back out of nowhere. And after this, of course, we're gonna put everything forward and becoming quite vulnerable for counter attacks. And this is a nice play from him, but Van der Sar makes a good save. And after this, we can really not create any chances. He's just gonna see this game out in a very nice way and get the win here. We're gonna suffer our third loss this weekend to, well, one of the best players in the world. But we did, I think we still did quite well. He's also gonna get here a pen, but I know him too well. He's gonna try to go for Panenka down the mid, like Antonin Panenka, but this time we're gonna read that, and you see here that, well, it was a tight game, but a bit unfortunate for us. So now the aim is Elite 1. We need 5 out of 5. Now, next up, one more pro player. I think this was, at least this team is up to pro standards and pro requirements for tournaments, and this was a great save from Van der Sar. Wow. And this was this weekend like game number 75. We played so many games. This was after finishing Road to Glory. This was a Sunday night, and also of course after finishing qualifiers, which we'll see recap on Friday. But here we have Cristiano, nice shot within the stepovers, 1-0. And we're gonna defend this first off quite well, even though we got a bit lucky. This guy felt much fresher. We're gonna get here a bit fortunate block, but Ronaldo here, he's gonna pay up for his value, and nice one, really good shot. Past a weak foot, we have 2-0, but this was definitely not over yet. Here a chance for him on a breakthrough, passing to Mbappé. He's gonna show some nice skills here, and just using pretty much left stick and some step overs as well, and then finding his R9. He had him as well, even though he gave him number 10. I don't really agree with that. If you have R9, then you just must give him number 9 simply. But we're gonna defend as well in the end, and trying here to just at least keep Elite 1 and end this in a quite respectable way, even though I was of course hoping for much more using this team. But of course this weekend was gonna be very hard He's though gonna get one more chance, a bit of a longer sequence, but we're gonna defend this with very high focus, cutting off passing lanes, but also at the same time, of course, when we get a chance, applying pressure on the ball holder. That's the key always, not being too passive. And a nice push from Mondi. This is onside. And a chance here for R9 to put an end to this. And he does this very well. Ball roll for the angle. And then 4-post finesse. And that is a 3-1. And now the final game for Elite 1 facing up against this guy. With a quite nice team also here with Gnabry as well. That is on 8 chemistry. But yes, our team here was of course much stronger. And I expected nothing else but a win. Nice passing here. Very good passing actually. Quick passing. And just with the left stick. First touch is nice and good finish as well. 29 minutes now on the clock. Maybe a chance for him to get one back. But that is good from Gomez stepping forward. He was quite good for us this weekend. But I prefer, if I had the coins, I would get that the center back Walker instead. The bridge. Nice. And symbolic ending. We're gonna outsmart him with that ball roll. And that was it for this weekend. Elite 1. Alright, that was quite good after all. It was a very hard weekend, but Elite 1 was I think fine. Tough matchmaking indeed, and also of course fatigue will be a big issue. But about the team, well, defense here, well, it's happy, it's good defense, but I felt sometimes that the Mondi really feels a bit outdated. And well, I'm ready to make an upgrade over there. Cancelo though was great. This road to the final card I think is better than both Semedo and Walker for sure, and maybe about the same level as that objectives. Bellerin. Firmino was brilliant. This SBC is really brilliant, and I can recommend him warmly because he's really a game changer, so good in defense and also of course offers a lot going forward. Sometimes though his pace is a little bit slow, of course you can feel it. That is not over 80. Blanc is as always great. Son this weekend, he was usually for us great here on this account, but this weekend he was lacking something, maybe because he was not the star anymore of this team. But about R9, well about him of course, he is brilliant, he is fantastic, a game-changing player, but about the price tag, he is super pricey, and I ask myself, is he really worth the coins? Is he really worth the coins, because this is so much, and for this budget you can get like 3-4 quality players, so we're gonna sell him after this weekend. He might come back. We did not sell him because he was bad, but we want to trade even further, and we're gonna do some massive trades, some big trades during the Team of the Year mass pack opening, where we hopefully can find some very nice deals and maybe turn this to 6.5 mil into 8 perhaps. Let's see about that, but trading is the key. No more points, just focus on the deals. But this team fought an even bigger battle this weekend, and that was the qualifiers against the best pros in the world. And our recap will come on Friday, don't miss that. And also as well tomorrow of course, Road to Glory is back with the pack opening from Elite 1, 29 and 1. A nice weekend but not enough for top 100, but hopefully we can still get something nice. See you tomorrow, thanks so much for watching. As always, you know, until next time, take care.